Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
Ronnie made me feel like more of a man than most women have ever made me feel.
Ronnie really makes you believe in yourself.
Ronnie's slogan is, do your best and then take a big rest. Done. My girlfriend said she wasn't turned on to me anymore. She said I wasn't warm and cuddly enough. And then she left me for a comic book writer.
Tone it up. Now control drop into your face.
I used to go about my day spending tens, even hundreds of calories doing just regular daily activities like lying down, brushing my teeth, reading a book. Now with the Slob 90X program, I can do these things in a lazy, almost catatonic way.
SLOB stands for slow, lazy, ordinary body. In just 90 days, I can help you become a computer nerd, a party animal, or just a plain old lovable slob. But there's too much crap to explain here now, and I gotta take a nap. So get yours today, and we'll send you the entire Slob 90X 12 DVD set, plus 4 bonus DVDs. Don't be miserable and muscle-bound. Be a slob now. I did it, and so can you.
Couch body.
Therapy time. Interview Friday. I am, of course, the Bat, and I am here to introduce because today on the show we have the incredible Darren Radeff. He has portrayed many of my favorite characters, such as Dracula and the Beetlejuice, and the Mummy, and lots of other people like that. He's also an incredible filmmaker, and he's going to be telling us about his new project. And I wish I could be there, but I'm actually out skiing. As you can see, I am up in the mountains. Yes, everyone needs a vacation. And Joel and Bonnie and Kamala and all of them, they went down to Mexico with the Hummingbirds. And you know what? They left me behind. I don't know. I had to watch the cats. I had to, take care of the milking of the raccoons. So now I'm taking my own vacation. Hopefully I will be able to go to Mexico sometime, and swim with the sharks and whatever. But, somebody needs to take care of business. So taking care of business now, let's get into the show. This is Lunch Therapy number 320. Yes. I'm gonna get myself a modem. 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 All right, everybody. Welcome to Lunch Therapy. Thanks, The Bat, for introducing the show. It's good to see everybody here. And we got an incredible show today. We've got Darren Radeff on the show, and perhaps Blas Lorenzo, if he can get his shit together. We're going to now bring on a very special guest, none other than Boney. Yeah, we're going to bring Boney on. Let me see if I can do it. I don't know. There he is. Hey, Boney. Boney? I can't hear you, Boney. No, we're having technical difficulties with Boney. Fix it. Fix it, Boney. Come on now. Oh, wow. I don't know. Sorry, Boney. I guess you can't be in the breathing today. Maybe later. All right, so let's get on with the show. In through the nose, out through the toes. Yeah, we breathe at the top of the show for those of you that have never experienced lunch therapy. Let it go. I hear Dracul the Impaler in the waiting room. Perhaps he is with Boney. I don't know. In through the nose, out through the toes. Hold it. Let it go. Oh yeah. Oh, it's quite frightening. It's frightening to hear that. Boney texted Kamala in through the nose, out through the toes. Hold it. And let it go. Wow. I feel sort of relaxed, but sort of terrified at the same time. Let's get on with the show. We've got Darren on the show. Hopefully, it sounds like Elizabeth Croydon. One of the guests on our show is Elizabeth Croydon. All right, let's get into this. I'm going to show you a little bit of a television appearance of our guest. And I don't understand it, but maybe you can understand it. Here we go.
Party I want to go to right here. Oh look, we got some OGs right here.
And a big
I love it. Good
well
job.
done, everybody. Thanks for coming out. We will be right back, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dracula has appeared on the show Lunch Therapy. It's Halloween in January. Welcome to the show, Darren Radeff.
Joel, what do you mean you don't understand? I am a celebrity.
Well, there he is. All right, let's get some applause. Hey,
You know when people say they have a cup of coffee the size of their head? This is what they mean.
That is what they mean. My God, it's
All right.
gigantic. Well, I'm glad you're on the show. I'm glad to have you here. Darren, for those of you that don't know, has been portraying classic monsters at Universal Studios for 35 years, right?
This is currently 35th year. Yes, absolutely. I started when I was in my 20s, and my first character was the Phantom of the Opera, and I just worked my way. I've done every classic character they have had there over the years, except for, I think, maybe the Invisible Man. That was the one I didn't do.
Really? They have, okay, can you go through some of the characters that you've played there?
Frankenstein, Phantom of the Opera, the Mummy, the Werewolf, Dracula. We did the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Oh, I love that.
I've done the other characters like the Shadow, Van Helsing. Yeah, and I also at one time they had Harry from Harry and the Hendersons up there, so I was that character.
You were the Sasquatch?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so awesome. I love Bigfoot. You know, Bigfoot is my best friend, actually.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought Boney was your best friend.
Boney is my subordinate. Boney is working really hard in the control room. He's barely hanging on to his job by his non-existent fingernails.
I noticed that you have like death all around you. I saw your intro.
I know.
You've got a bat hanging upside down.
It is a very morbid show. Thank you for recognizing that. It is extremely. It's actually. It's in contrast to the uplifting nature of the show, I think, as the death that surrounds us. I wish that I could get Boney on here because Boney would love to talk to you. Boney, are you not there? Let's see. Let me just try it. Boney, are you there?
John, here. I've been waiting so long.
Oh, there you are.
Hey,
all
Boney.
right. Boney, yeah.
Oh, my God. I've been talking and talking.
Oh.
And nobody hears me.
I know, but
It's
now we hear you.
terrible. It's
Now
my
we hear
fault, obviously. I'm the one doing it.
I know. Is there some kind of button
Darren,
that-
you are quite a couple. You can do everything, every character. I never heard of somebody do so
Halloween party, I want to go to right here.
Uh-oh.
Look at that.
Oh.
See? There you go.
I want to ask you about this. I want to ask
Where's
both of
the
you.
beetle one? The beetle one.
I got a question for both of you. Here. So
Yes.
this was a costume party of modern costumes. When was this? Recently? This was recently, right?
So this was this past Halloween time.
Yeah.
Mario Lopez on that show
Yeah.
was doing all of the bloggers, or what do you call them? The people famous through the net, you know.
Like TikTok famous.
Influencers, yes.
Like
Boney.
Boney.
And
I'm
they
an
put them.
Yeah, you
You
are.
are totally influencing me right now.
Oh, wow.
Okay, my question is this. Who are these
Yes.
people dressed as? I mean, am I that out of it that I don't understand any of these costumes? I think the people at
Okay,
the bottom
so
are
down the-
Squid Game, maybe? Squid Game?
Yes.
Okay.
Squid Games. And then the ones in the middle were supposed to be Britney Spears, different eras of Britney Spears, I guess.
Yeah.
Ah,
And on the far right is Cruella. And then there was somebody, he mentions it in the show, the two on the far left. They're
The blanket person?
lookalikes of, somebody wearing a blanket as a fashion
and
statement.
there's a big eyeball.
Yeah.
There's a big eyeball.
Let's just
There's a
say
big
when you're on shows, you don't always know exactly what's going on. You just go with the flow.
That's good. That's good. Okay, so, all right. So I also was a costume character at Magic Mountain. So I have a little bit of experience. I mean, I was not, only for a few years there. But my experience was that you worked in the park. You went around and talked to people. Sometimes they grabbed your crotch. Sometimes they punched you. Did they ever abuse you over there?
Oh, you name it. It's happened over there. From regular people to celebrities, because we did a lot of several celebrity openings, and stuff like that. And it's just amazing, that people forget that you're a person in there. And so you get everything. I had one time, one of my favorite stories is there was a lady, and I'm going to say she's Asian because it's important to the story. She bowed, right?
Yeah.
She bowed. So as Frankenstein, I was playing along, I bowed. And when I got down to her level, she just went wham across the head.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Lord,
yes. I lost hearing in my ear for like 2 days.
That bad?
Because remember when you're Frankenstein, you have a rubber mask on. So when you hit the rubber, the pressure from the air inside pushes into your ear. There's nowhere for it to go.
Ow.
That's
terrible. Yeah.
Did you decker?
Did you decker?
Did you decker?
I cannot tell you something, but remember, we all have reflexes. That's all I can say. Everything else might get me into trouble.
I used to actually, when I was Bugs Bunny, our feet were like made out of big wooden boxes underneath all that fur. And so we used to just kick people if they got too out of hand. And that was like kicking them with a big wooden box.
In this particular case, it was do unto others as they do unto you. That's all I can say.
That's great. That's great. So the other thing is they send you out. So that television program, and we've got some other ones here too. They send you out on when I was at Magic Mountain, they called them specials, where you would go out into the public as the character and perform. Mm-hmm. Is that what you do too? Is that what these television appearances are? Are they?
They call them appearances. Mm-hmm. And so what happens is they'll say they were actually filming in the park at the time.
Yeah.
And they want these characters, which you saw in the back, to come in to the shot. So that's what you
they're
do.
performing in the park, and then you're on TV as the character.
Yeah. So that's the whole thing is that they pull people from their conglomerate of employees who do these characters, and
so cool.
They put them on there.
I've got one here. Here's a good one.
Okay.
Guys, this studio is associated with some of the old school horror movies like Dracula, The Wolfman, Frankenstein. So when you think about Halloween slasher films,
you have to think of
an iconic character like Freddy Krueger. You had the fangs, he had the club.
He did
I'm going to with Robert Englund, the man who brought Freddy to life, as we celebrate that movie's 35th anniversary.
There he goes.
He go bite you.
Okay, so that was Freddy Krueger, and they were talking to Freddy Krueger. I love her question too. Her first initial question to Freddy is,
call you Freddy.
Do people call you Freddy? So this is great. I love the way you come in here.
They call me Mary. What do you mean?
I know. Baby? What do you mean? So this guy, he's at the park, and you're Count Dracula, and you just interact with them. So here's another one that's real. I love your Beetlejuice. Your Beetlejuice character.
Oh, I love Beetlejuice.
Is phenomenal. How long have you been playing Beetlejuice?
Well, I don't do the only character I'm doing now is the one that you see on the screen.
Yeah, Dracula.
All the other characters are throughout the years. I don't know. I did it for 3-4 years. But what happened is that character gets really hard on the voice because you got to talk like this.
I bet.
You know what I'm saying there? Hey, Tony, what do you say we go out for a drink? Come on, baby.
Okay, let's do it.
I love that.
So you have to do that voice, but that's very hard. So, you doing it every day, X number of hours a day becomes crazy.
This is a good one here.
School and some other celebrities. So come on by. As we come back, hey, how you doing, man? Hey, God, I'm getting the hang of this now. Okay, well, cool. Hopefully that won't be me in a little bit. All right, we'll see in a little bit.
All right. Was that Will Kohlschreiber? Who was that?
No, he's got more hair than Will.
It was me.
Better hair, huh?
Okay. Wow. All right, 8:49 is our time. We go and Melakar.
I don't want to skate.
Oh, no.
No. All right, let me down. All right, thank you, guys. All right, here, I just want to show something. We are at City Walk. They have an ice skating rink here, all right? All right, here. In front of the other John. All right, here we go. All right, let's go. I just want to come up here. Mary, this is Mary, our professional skater with Beetlejuice. I want to show you some of the other stuff they have here. This is from the Scientific Revolution, all learning stuff. This is an
Oh, look at
actual
this. There's a
Jello
brain
mold
there.
that you can
You would
eat.
like that,
Oh,
Boney?
You look at
come
that.
on,
You would
man.
enjoy
Oh, I
that.
should have destroyed it.
That looks like something you would eat.
These are. You want some of
This
this?
is
Here we
so
go.
the
Here you
interesting
go.
thing, of course,
There
this
you
is a
go.
Jello
Yum,
mold,
huh?
and they give it to you, and it
that was
is
great. Thank you.
completely
That's
disgusting.
very,
But you
that's
have to
very
play
nice.
the character.
Thank you. What's your name?
RJ.
Yeah, RJ. What do you want for Christmas?
A Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
A Nintendo 64.
Just go to his house and play with it. We'll just buy one for the whole class. How's that?
Bugs, beetles, bugs, beetles, little small snakes, little
Oh, man.
around. It's great. Roadkill's great for me, you know.
All right. Here, you guys go ahead. I'll show you one more thing here.
All right.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
And
All
the,
right.
the interesting thing is
Yeah.
that, you know, like that you always have, thank you, everybody. You always have to bring in whatever skill levels you have. And notice that I am skating.
Yeah.
So, you know, they have a list of people that can do this job, and then they're like, well, who can anyone skate? And the reason why I could skate is because I actually I had played Kingston for the LA Kings.
You
for an
did?
entire year.
You were costumed
Yes,
like a mascot?
1991 when, yes.
No way.
Yes, when Luke Robitaille was in there and everything.
You-
So that was fun. So I would have to skate around in the halftime and throw T-shirts over the glass and stuff.
You know, when
And
I was at
so-
Magic Mountain, there was a guy that aspired to be a mascot. He was really tall and he was pretty sweaty, and he played Sylvester. And he was so sweaty that when he would go to shake a kid's hand in the middle of summer, sometimes sweat would come off, and the kids would be like, "It burns, it burns." But anyway, he kept a booklet of all these mascots because that was his lifelong goal. And he did audition I lost track of him, but he did audition for the Mighty Ducks to be their mascot one time. Of course, when he auditioned, he couldn't skate and he slipped and fell and the head popped off. The duck, he's playing the duck.
That's and that happens. You know, you have to go with it. At one game at the Kings, my tail fell off, and they were rolling my tail through the thing.
Really?
And I was chasing down my tail. Yeah, it's Kingston. It happens, you know.
Happens to me. My head falls off. I gotta put it back on. It happens, once a month or so.
I know that happens, Boney. That's nice.
I know.
That's
It's a good thing you don't have a tail, Boney.
Good thing you don't have
No,
anything, really.
yeah.
You don't have anything. The one thing about
What do you
Boney,
mean I don't have
you don't have, you just have a skeleton, right? That's it.
Boy.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and so
that's
thing
not
is
very nice.
people don't.
I'm
Is
so.
this a diversity and inclusion problem here on the set?
I'm just
Because
talking
honestly,
about-
I feel like you're putting me down because I don't have skin.
I'm just talking about the
It's
facts.
not about the color of my skin. It's about the absence now.
Hey, Boney, this is one thing that I
What?
just realized recently. There's a Boney in all of us, right? There's a little
That's right.
Boney in all of us.
There's a little
That's
bony in
true.
all of us. Hopefully, unless you're a sea slug.
A little.
That's true. That's true.
That-
All right. Well,
What people don't realize too, Joel, is that you can make a career out of being a costume character.
yes.
Because I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and then the strangest things is people would call Universal to see if you have a specific person, specific site to do something.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, one time I had to show up at an Elton John concert in a hippo costume.
You did?
Yes.
Wait, were you
It was
playing a
hor-
hippo? How did this come about?
No, because they knew I was there. My boss is like, we just got a call to see if anybody would do it. You had to get all these things to pass and to go somewhere. And then you to get in, because he was doing a concert and you had to go into like the depths of, I don't even remember which concert place it was. It was here in LA.
Yeah.
And it literally was because at his time, his partner's birthday, and he loved hippos. So here I show up backstage as a hippo, and you're sitting there going, oh my God. I'm like, you're seeing this because you're seeing Elton John like this, because there's nothing to you. And then you're like, what the heck?
I had the same experience. I played Bugs Bunny, and I was at a rainforest concert, and I met Sting, and Little Richard came running up to me like I was I was Bugs Bunny. So I'm like, oh my God, it's Little Richard. And he's like, oh my God, it's Bugs Bunny. And he came up and hugged me. And, it was like, it's such a weird experience. And you're looking through the little,
And
eyes.
no one will ever know it's you. You have all these experiences in you.
It's such a weird experience. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a clip that I sent you about me being Frankenstein chasing around these two people at the stock.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing is, again, even other actors don't realize you're in a costume sometimes. And I remember being in it, and he's like, "Look, we really need you to have more expression. We need you to do more." And I'm like, "I'm in a rubber mask. It doesn't move."
It's great.
So the only expression you can get is my eyes getting bigger the way I was wearing it.
Yeah.
And you just laugh like, really? Do you not even understand I'm in this?
I love
I went to the opening of E.T.
Yeah.
Also playing Frankenstein, walking around this opening. And, you know, there was Henry Winkler.
Henry Winkler.
And he comes up to me. Oh, my God, the greatest guy ever in the world.
Yeah,
He comes
he's
up
so
and he's
cool.
like, "I know this must not be tough, but you are really making a lot of people happy here."
It's so great. Yeah, that's
know,
the thing about it is,
and-
you know, I got to say, being a costume character was one of my favorite all-time jobs ever. You know, when I was doing it at the time, I was like in grad school and I was at Magic Mountain and it was just a way to get through. But I really enjoyed that job. It's a great, because you're bringing happiness to everybody. You know, lots of people.
Right. Now, back in the day, it was even better because we traveled.
Yeah.
They don't do it so much anymore, but we traveled with these characters. I was on cruise ships for weeks. I went to Taipei. I went up to Canada.
You did?
Oh yeah, I went all over the place, whether it was a character or I was supervising other characters. It was great. I'm on a cruise ship. We work 1 hour a day and then we're on a cruise ship for the rest of the time. So, you know, there's so many experiences that you have as a, you know.
Do you ever feel like people aren't seeing you though, because you're always playing like another classic character? Do you ever feel like, hey, I've had all these experiences, but it's sort of like anonymous?
That's why we're going to talk later
talk
on about
your
my
acting career.
Yeah.
Yeah, and your
acting career. Yeah, moving into
filmmaking.
directing.
Directing.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to talk about that. He's got a movie that we're going to talk about. I just want to show a couple more of your clips because I want people to see all this stuff that you've been doing.
And I have little stories behind the scenes. So
okay, let's do this.
I don't know which one you're going to play.
Jeopardy. I'm going to play Jeopardy.
Oh, Jeopardy.
Bonnie loves Jeopardy.
Jeopardy.
Good evening. Men who have played me on Broadway and screen of Frank Langella in the 70s and this man in the 20s and 30s.
Mark. Who's Dracula? No. Matter, Bob?
The guy was so excited when he
What a
saw you
dummy.
that he couldn't even listen to the question.
Dracula, they're asking for an actor, you dumb.
He was too excited. He saw Dracula and he was just like, Dracula.
He was good, though.
That was super fun.
I was a video clue on Jeopardy.
What did you say? What did you say?
I was a video clue. Oh, Boney, well, you asked me a question.
Boney
right?
asked a question.
Who was
What is your question, Boney?
Well, it was a character actor from the 20s and 30s, and what was his name? Was it the guy from Nosferatu, or who was it?
No, his name was Bela Lugosi.
Bela Lugosi.
Oh, of course.
Yes, Bela Lugosi, right.
The original.
Oh my God.
I'm just gonna keep a still picture of Boney there because it's too.
And that right there was all shot in a studio. Like they had steps, and we just did that real quick, and then they put it on Jeopardy. Which
there was a question, a professional question about is this covered by a union? Like
there is a union called
SAG?
AGVA.
AGVA.
It's called AGVA, the American Guild of Variety Artists.
And that includes
And
like
that-
magicians and other kinds of variety performers, right?
I believe so. I don't know all of it because I've been working for so long. I don't think about all of my friends, but if you'll see a lot of theme parks have that particular union.
Yeah. So you also do shows, and I'm just going to show, like whole full-on plays or musicals or like this is I'm just going to play the video of this while you talk about this. So is it every day you perform several times a day? When you were doing
so this is done there's 5 shows a day. Now this isn't there again, we're talking history of Universal. They had this in Florida for a lot longer than we had. It's called the Beetlejuice Graveyard Review. And I had been doing it since this particular show went through. It was on a little teeny stage when it first opened. I did the first original part of it. They moved it to here, and then they moved it into a Castle Theater at Universal. And this was so much fun, so high energy, but so much fun because you were with all the classic monsters. And this is the kind of stuff they don't have anymore. We would hope that they would have more of these kind of things, and you just joke with the audience whenever you could. And you just
so
made up
it's very
things.
participatory. So you get all this experience, and I mean, this is basically theater, and you get all of this experience in the theater like multiple times a day. Are there a lot of performers that have come out of this? Like, I know Steve Martin used to perform at the Birdcage at the Knott's Berry Farm.
You could not have asked this question more perfect. This show right here, Wayne Brady used to do this show.
Oh yeah. So
Wayne Brady. I've worked either within the same cast or whatever as Wayne Brady in this particular show. Like, he's one of them.
So you
get
so
get
much
some
experience.
here.
Yeah, you would.
Right.
So do you think that there is some kind of a stigma when you work at an amusement park that maybe it's not as legitimate as maybe working on Broadway? Do you think that maybe this stigma should be obliterated? Because look at all the stage time that you get, and look at all the performance that you get.
Well, if you're in this, if you're doing character work like this,
Yeah.
you have to know that what you're trying to do is have a day job while you're trying to do other things. This was the best job because you could go out and do an audition for something else, something bigger, something better, while you're doing this, and still have a steady job that you could still put food
Are
on
they
your
double
table.
cast, these things? Or like, what happened if you had an audition right when the show was going to start?
Well, no, I couldn't. It would all have
just
to
like
do,
being a waiter or something like that. You have to like cover your shift or something, or like get it around. But that's and what an amazing opportunity to get so much performance time too, so much stage time, and get paid for it.
Oh yeah, and you there's so much to be learned. I mean, talk about being able to improv every day of your life, and you run into some actors that can't improv.
Yeah,
because
we're going to have a surprise guest on the show, Blas, who's going to come on, who also like would warm up audiences for In Living Color and things like that, which is another great way to get improv experience or experience in front of the audience. When maybe
done that also.
Have you done that too?
I've done that also.
Oh my God.
There was a show called, those shows where they have the robots that roll across the thing and they fight each other. They build these robots.
Yeah.
And I want to say that Blas and I actually worked together because it was a split venue. He was like a comedian on one side and I was a comedian on the other. But I also did that too.
Really?
And it's funny because I have forgotten about that until you asked the question.
You've got all these skills. I mean, it's just, and I wanted to. Okay, let's talk to you a little bit about this movie that you're raising money for, right?
Okay.
Tell me something about that. So, okay, you've got it behind you. There's a board. You're raising money to make a movie.
Okay, so years ago, in like 2001, I wrote this film called The YARDSALE.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to produce movies, and on YouTube, I produced a show called Darren and Carolyn Save Humanity. It was a 4-episode show. Before that, I have 2 videos out there. There's one video I put together for Ellen because she was looking for a DJ, so I put this whole intro of Darren as that, and then I didn't get that job, so I did another one for Oprah because she was looking for a show host. I put that out there, and I just produced things as we went along.
Yeah.
Well, when COVID hit and everything was shut down, I had to start reinventing myself. Obviously theme parks weren't open, and another job that I do is DJ parties for a living. So that job was pretty much closed down.
Yeah.
And so I pulled out a box that my mom had given to me. And inside there was the original script that I had written. And I said, I'm going to finish this.
Yeah.
So I went through the whole time we were in there. I went through writing and rewriting and writing and rewriting. I'd have readings with people on Zoom, and I rewrote the thing. And I said, you know what? I want to produce this. I want to direct it. And everyone's like, you should be an actor in it. And I have so much experience. So I started during this trying to get experience in all aspects of creating a film. Did craft services. I did PA work. I've seen all the parts and how they work, and I wanted to direct a film. And people are like, you should be in it. You should be in it. Because after doing characters for all these years, you want to do something as yourself.
Definitely.
Even if it's acting, you know, you want to be Darren. You stop. Oh, you're the Dracula guy. Well, you're like, now I want to be the Darren guy.
Yeah.
So I put it all together, and because I was getting in things, I already had people like line producer, and all the different parts are starting to come together. And all I need is to raise the money for the film.
Yeah.
It's called The Yard Sale, and the story's basically what I wrote. It's about this guy who's had a rough past. His wife has passed on. His daughter was brutally attacked. Now that's the backstory, and there was a whole year of trial for this guy, and he what do you call it? The guy got off on a technicality. So here's this guy that's out there that has attacked his daughter. She's 18, and he's trying to just get out. It's been a year of the trial. He's just trying to get out there, and he goes to his friend's yard sale.
Yeah.
Just to try and, you know. So as he's helping his friends with the yard sale, he falls and he gets hit on the head. And when he wakes up, he has a metaphysical gift of being able to see items where they originated and where they go.
Oh.
And some of the items have good places they go, and some have bad places they go. And so he has to decide whether to sell them or not at the yard sale. I mean, there's a whole...
You know, this sounds like almost like a series. You know?
Well, that's what I'm
idea?
going for.
Yeah.
So one thing I do is I want to take people, when I'm doing this, once I raise the money, I want to take people through the whole realm of how this movie is created, its filming, and then what. So this is the preempt, this is a short film, preempt to the long film.
Yeah.
Because the last item that he has can wreak revenge on the guy from the trial that got off.
Yeah.
And he has to choose. And from there, you'll see what choice he makes. And the second movie is what happens after that choice is made.
How are you going about raising money for the movie?
So I started... So during COVID, also another thing I did was I got on there and started doing videos on Facebook. And it was called 30 Days to Manifest Yourself a More Amazing Life. And what I would do is I would show people how to make lists. As you can see, this right here is my list. I would help them make a list over here. It's a manifestation list. They'd have a long-term list, short-term list, and then how to start thinking. Well, that's my long-term list because I, during that time, was able to accomplish all the things off my short-term list.
Okay.
And I would do this, and people say, do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. So I said, you know what, why not I start to use this as a fundraiser? Now, I have to raise $45,000 in order to do the film. Everybody was like, that's an awful lot of money, you know? I'm like, yeah, it is. That's how much it takes. You've got cast, you've got crew, you've got lighting, you've got locations. And this is going to take about 4 days. And
to shoot it.
Yeah, to shoot this thing. And, you know, you've got to pay all these people, including lunches and all that stuff. So I just started, people are always saying, can you do a GoFundMe? Can you do this? Can you do that? Which I may do in the end. But what a lot of people don't understand is when you do that, a portion of your money goes towards whatever platform
you did this already for the show, right? With the Save the World show.
Yes, I did. I raised $5,000. I did that one on a Kickstarter, I think it was at the time. And the reason why I did it on the Kickstarter is because, you know, that was only a $5,000. And in the end, I lose $500 of my budget if you look at 10% or 5%,
for the service,
whatever.
Yeah.
So with $45,000, you don't want to lose 10% of your budget.
Yeah, I mean,
so I decided, you know, how am I going to raise this money? And I'm like, I know so many people. And this is not a big number if you think about it this way. $45,000, right? Well, if you have 4,500 people that you know, all give you $10. You've got it. $10. And the question is, would you give $10 to help your friend achieve some goal in life?
I'll give you $10. Maybe Boney will give you $10 too. I don't know.
Maybe Boney will give me
$20. I'll give you $20.
Yeah, then you only need half that many people.
Yes, Boney. See, but that's it. See, now, if everyone thought like Boney, right? And gave $20 instead of 10. I'm only asking for 10. You give me 20. That cuts the number of people I need to ask in half.
Yeah.
Remember, because I said 4,500 people.
Yeah.
Now you've only got what, 2,750 or whatever.
So how do people donate to you while we're on this topic? Because it's at Venmo.
Perfect.
Yeah, you better strike while the iron is hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
I can put it on the screen too.
So I had to create a business in order to raise money so that people would know I'm doing this for the film. This is not, people
put
are
in
like,
your pocket.
oh, Darren, you
I'll
just-"
put the money
Yeah,
right
no,
here in
I'm
my
not.
pocket.
This is a dream. So this, can you see that?
Oh, yeah.
That is so if you want to, you can send a check here to Rad One Entertainment, make it out to Rad One Entertainment. And then if you send it there, I do this thing called Mailbox Monday. Every Monday I go to the mailbox to see who's done it, and I take people along. And then I do a total.
You take people along? Do you do it on video? Do you video it?
I do it on video, but I don't have other people to go with me every Monday. So I just go in there and I'm filming, to the whatever, and I'm like, hey everyone, it's Mailbox Monday, let's look. And I literally open the mailbox and pull out.
You are seriously old school on this thing, but it might be very good actually. Can you hold that up again? I'm gonna take a little screenshot of it so we can show it. Just pull back a little bit. And all right, so that's good. I just got.
Is it?
Just for my own purposes, I got it now. That's great. So, and Boney took a picture of it as well, didn't you, Boney? You got a screenshot of that?
Yeah, I got a picture.
So you're intentionally going old school with this. I'm wondering, I was thinking about this recently because I'm thinking that maybe sometimes the mail might be a really good way to do things, like get a hold of people and do things because nobody's doing it. You know what I mean?
Well, and the thing is, too, is, I'm hoping to build excitement for people to go with me to the mailbox and see what we get. And I tell people, send it to the mailbox, because then when I pull it out, I can announce that this is what we're doing.
I think you should get a Venmo, too, though. I think you should get Venmo so people can...
I do. I have Venmo. Yeah, so it goes right to me. You can see it up in the corner.
Okay. I'll put all this information in the show notes.
Yeah, so just basically Darren-Radeff.
Okay.
On Venmo, right?
All right.
And we have an Instagram called the Yard Sale Movie.
Oh.
So you can come and Instagram the Yard Sale Movie, and you can message me there or message me on my own Instagram, Darren Radeff. And the reason why I'm doing all of this stuff and I'm doing that way, I mean, I can give you the phone number and you can do Zelle, and then what I do is I just move it over. I count it as part of my budget. Oh, you want to see what I got so far?
Yeah. What do you have? Can you show us?
So here's it. I'll pretend if this was Mailbox Monday, I'd be saying, ladies and gentlemen, here's my new total for Total Tuesday. Dun, 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 dun.
All right.
So, I'm at $3,000. And if you look on the other side, I mean, this is the kind of fun part. These are all the people that have already donated. So once you donate, your name goes up on the list.
Cool.
So that is...
Now, one of our viewers says you should have people have yard sales, send you a portion of the money.
I was actually thinking of having a yard sale as a thing and having any of my friends just donate stuff to the yard sale. But again, in this sort of day and time, it's kind of tough to have a yard sale. Everyone's nervous about going out.
It's true.
So these are all of the things I want to do. Now, here's my new idea, which I'm going to tell you right now, and then I'm going to launch it later. So if you send a check with the money or you whatever, give me your email. Because what I'm going to do is when I reach $4,000, I will send out the first 2 pages of the script to anyone who has donated any portion.
Okay.
And every $2,000, I'll send another page of the script out. So you can read the script.
All right.
And we're all going to read it together.
Excellent. So, and then maybe you can have a reading or something at some point. All right. So I'm gonna bring on Blas. I'm gonna bring Blas on. What do you say? What did you say about?
Oh, come on! Are you sure the show is going so well?
I know. I'm gonna really ruin the show now by bringing on.
Why?
Blas.
What's happening? What's going to happen now?
Blas is going to come on the show and just destroy the whole thing, the whole flow. But we're going to do it because, you know, it's an obligation. He's waiting in the room with Boney. Boney, is he there?
Oh.
Is he there?
I don't see him.
You don't? No. See, that's the thing. Is I don't even know if he's going to show up. But anyway, let's move on. Ladies and gentlemen, the incredible Blas Lorenzo.
Oh no!
What is he? Last time
he
didn't have
his ass.
Last time he didn't have pants on.
Hello.
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 Is he playing
Blas.
Miyagi?
I don't have
Cobra
pants on.
Kai, back from the dead.
Hi.
So nice to see you.
Blas, I told you about this.
Hello.
What are you
Blas,
doing over there?
Blas, why are you talking like that? What's wrong with you? Why are you acting so weird?
What are you doing in there?
Oh my God.
Has he never been
I don't
on
think
a
he's
Zoom call
seen a
before? What's
computer
wrong with
before.
him?
Has he?
Is he all right?
Has he seen a computer
Why
before?
does he have that zipper under his chin? Is he trying to look sophisticated? It's not working.
It's cold. It's cold in my house. My heater's broken.
Oh, I'm sorry about
Why
that.
are you painting big flowers?
Yeah.
It's amazing that you're
What's
here
wrong
at
with
all.
you?
So I'm going to look at some of the comments while you get your shit together.
Joel, wait.
Yeah.
I noticed in the
He's
back
never
he's got
going to get
flowers,
it together,
right?
Joel. You'll be waiting a very
see
long
some-
time.
I see some flowers back there. Your hummingbird people must be loving this,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I had
the
a
hummingbirds
question.
love this. Yeah.
I have a question. I have
Yeah.
a question, Joel. I forgot. To the hummingbird people.
Yeah.
I got one of these.
Oh, yeah.
I got one.
Oh, yeah. You're on your way.
But everyone's telling me something different to put in it. So you hummingbirds out there, if you could just tell me what I'm supposed to fill in here before I hang it, because I would appreciate that.
You gotta get the special
Okay.
You gotta put some
stuff.
water in
Don't
there.
put water.
No, not water.
No, Blas.
See?
You don't put water.
It's very
You don't
special
put
stuff
water
you
honey.
in
You
should get.
gotta put honey.
You
Honey.
can't. No,
Honey.
you gotta get
Honey.
the special nectar.
Butter.
Ask
Butter.
him now.
Butter.
Where do I?
No.
Oh, someone said
Butter.
Mountain Dew. I don't know. Mountain Dew sounds pretty good.
Oh God.
Oh,
It's
my
horrible.
God. All right. So this is,
I'll
Jose
find the
says
name
Mountain
of it.
Dew. I don't think you want to put Mountain Dew in there. No.
I remember hummingbird feeders having something red in it,
No.
like a red liquid.
Definitely not. Definitely
It's
not.
a
You don't
clear
want food
Yeah,
coloring.
Maraschino cherry.
Sweet.
Don't listen to Blas. So what you want to do is you want to get a
Never.
special
Don't
substance.
Never listen to Blas.
Special
That's bull
substance
one.
from Amazon, and it's just for hummingbirds. It comes in a big bottle, and you want to make sure that you change it regularly because you can actually kill hummingbirds if you just leave the fluid out there
Bacteria.
for too long, right? Too much bacteria. Thank you.
Bacteria.
Oh, okay, good.
But definitely.
I just had a question because I know
think
that
you
the
should just get
hummingbirds are
some-
out here, right?
Yeah, there's a ton of them.
I think it'd be better if you maybe you should just get some flowers.
Flowers.
Put them
We
out
got
there so
flowers.
they could
I
just
have-
get the
I
nectar,
understand that's
nectar and the pollen out of the flower.
You know, this is very old school. This show, and I think that's probably a
Put a
good.
plant out there.
Blas is here and he's
Okay.
old.
Okay, Boney has it out for you. All right, so
Look who's talking. Who's old. You don't have any skin.
I'm gonna bring us into a whole new thing here.
Don't
We're
be
gonna
a
do.
racist. I've been dealing with a lot of anti-skin discrimination. Just because I don't have skin,
He doesn't have
it
skin.
doesn't mean I can't
Poor
be racist
Boney.
against it.
He doesn't have skin at all.
Listen. I'm not body shaming you, but I'm body shaming you.
Boney's been really getting a lot of flack
All
today.
right.
Why? Because you're fat? Because you're fat like you
Oh,
are a
no.
big fatty?
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to a contest.
We're
We're gonna play
do
a
this,
contest.
Bonnie. We're gonna do it all right.
We're gonna do a contest,
Oh,
my friends.
Hello.
Here we go. Get ready. Get ready.
First of all, hello everybody.
Perfect timing.
Hey,
All right.
Perfect timing. Just cut him off.
Look, we've got two of you.
that's the ticket.
I suppose Blas has to
Double
be here
Darren,
too. There he is.
zero. Oh, there he is.
There he is. Okay, so everybody's here now. This is a contest that was brought to us by 10 Minute Memoir, which is another YouTube channel. Jeff Lowman runs it.
And Slob 90X.
And Slob 90X, ladies and gentlemen. So
You were funny in that.
Greatest workout program.
it is. It's fantastic. So okay, so here it is. Basically, it's a really weird thing. This contest. I don't even know if there are answers to the questions. But what I will do is I will show us. We're going to show parts of pictures, and we're going to tell us. You're going to tell us what these pictures are. Just pieces.
Ooh, I need my glasses. Let's do it. Let's
need
do
your
it.
Glasses. Okay, so there's the first one. I'm gonna have to move boxes around. So there's the first one. It's up there above my head.
It's a prom.
It's a prom?
Okay, it is a senior prom, 1982, and it's the high school's mascot is a Nemo fish, a clownfish holding a Triton.
Darren?
It is I think it is a snippet from a movie with Michael J. Fox called, oh, see, someone did it right there. It already said Back to the Future, it looks like to me.
It's a Universal picture, I believe. Or,
yes, it is.
Right? So let's see. Let's see the next piece snippet. Oh, yeah.
Enchantment Under the Sea, Back to the Future 1.
Under the Sea, you guys, you all got it. You got it. That was pretty good.
You can't, I mean, you can't get, that's Universal.
Yeah, so that was kind of an easy one because it was a Universal one. Let's see what the next one brings. Oh, who knows what that is? Is that familiar to anybody?
That's an internal vent in a home or restaurant.
Okay.
Is it a Mexican restaurant?
It's a diner because there's the kitchen doors.
Okay.
Natural Born Killers. That's where Amanda Plummer jumped.
Oh, no, hold on.
Okay.
That looks like, is it Samuel L. Jackson's top of his head?
Oh my God, that's pretty damn good.
In the movie with John Travolta.
Pulp Fiction.
Coming to America.
Pulp Fiction.
All right, everybody got that one.
Jackie Brown.
No, Pulp
Jackie
Fiction.
Brown?
You're right. You all are right. So yeah, so there's Amanda Plummer. That was the diner scene.
Wait, that's not Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, that's Pulp Fiction.
No, that's Natural Born Killers.
No, it's Pulp Fiction, and they robbed the whole place in the beginning.
Oh,
the diner.
Remember Samuel Jackson at the end? They're in the diner.
So incredible.
You motherfuckers, get out of the car right now!
Yeah, exactly.
I love
Honey Bunny. Honey Bunny.
And that do you guys all know where that diner is?
Where is it?
No.
That diner, well, it's changed into some other kind of restaurant, but it used to be on the corner of Ventura and Coldwater.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it a place where they just film?
Yes,
or is
yes, it used
still
to be
an
right
active-
across from Ralph's.
Is it an active diner?
Yep. It
Or is it a place where
was
they
at the
film?
time,
No,
but
it's
now
not
I think
open
it's like
anymore.
a taco place.
No,
it's not open. Well, it did.
It's not open anymore.
Go till it. Yeah.
I had one of the last meals in that diner.
Your last meal?
I
Well,
said I
he's
had
still
one of their last meals in that diner. Yeah, I went there for lunch with a good buddy of mine, Roger Lembley.
Oh wow! So so there we go. So that was a good one. This is a contest where it's not like just answers; it's discussion. You know, it's a new kind of form of
Hawthorne.
contest.
Oh, Charles Smith. Oh, he's saying it's the diner on the Hawthorne, the Hawthorne Booth.
Chuck says, yeah. Chuck
Charles
knows.
Goldsmith is. I think he's trying to. What's it called? He's correcting us.
Correcting
What's
us.
that called when they correct?
Remember
you?
what did it say on Sam? What did it say on Sam Jackson's wallet? Because remember they had all the wallets, and he said, "I want."
What's in your wallet?
Yeah, what's in your wallet? What did his wallet say?
Oh, that's a good question.
Capital One. Capital One. That's what it is.
I don't remember.
This is pretty.
Don't tread on me.
I wonder if that's why he got that job. What's in your wallet?
Kill switch. I don't know.
That's interesting. They should use the clip from that.
Yeah, it said.
Yeah, he had like an old braided leather wallet or some shit.
Yeah, it's the one that says "bad motherfucker," right? Isn't that what it says?
Oh, is that what it is?
I just looked it up to make sure. But yeah, the wallet says "bad motherfucker" on it. I gotta get a wallet like that. That'd be cool. All right, so let's see what's next. Oh, okay.
Here's my wallet. Here's my wallet.
Oh, you got one
made
of
of metal.
Special wallets. Okay,
Yeah.
look at this one.
I got it at the dollar store.
Oh my, that's nice. That's a super nice wallet. All
That's
right,
Jaws.
That's what I was thinking too.
Point Break.
Point Break?
That's the beach at Jaws.
Yeah, with with what is his name?
Patrick
Keanu Reeves. That looks like Keanu Reeves right there to me.
Crazy. Eh?
I'm going to give you a clue because I know what it is. There is a gentleman in this program that Darren referred to much earlier in the show as being a really cool, really good guy.
Wayne Brady.
Oh, is that the clip from Fonz? Is that the Fonz? I don't know. Is Henry Winkler?
Happy Days? Did he jump the shark?
Jumping the shark.
Jumping the
Yeah.
shark.
Did he jump the shark?
Yeah,
He jumped the shark.
This is the episode where Fonzie jumps the shark.
Good one.
That's a good one.
Now you can see how I got Keanu Reeves. Come on.
Yeah, totally. I mean,
Yeah.
oh my God. Remember how cool he was? He was the coolest guy ever.
Fonzie, the
But
Fonz.
you know
Hey.
the phrase
Boy,
jump.
Boy, I don't know if they were. I didn't know they allowed those short shorts back in those days.
I know.
Oh yeah, there's some.
Henry might be
that's the
showing his
60s.
Winkler a little bit there.
That's right.
His Winkler
He's
might
showing
start
us his Winkler.
hanging out.
Wink,
All right.
wink. Let's see that one-eyed snake.
Do you know that? Now, Boney. Now,
Whoa, Boney.
Shouldn't you be asking for the boner, Boney? I mean, come on. Instead of the one-eyed snake.
Oh my God, this is great.
That's the first poster of Star Wars.
I think it is. Look at Luke. Luke looks really weird in that poster. Is this before they cast the movie?
It's
or
not.
what?
It's not. It was before they. It was before they cast. What's his name?
Really? What? Okay.
It's
What
the first
television
artwork.
show? What television show was he in before Star Wars? Before Star Wars.
Little House on the Prairie.
No, but that's a good one. Maybe he was. Was he on Little House on the Prairie? Let's see.
Come on, he guest starred on everything. Medical Center.
Do you since you know the answer, is it something we would know, or is it?
Yeah, it
like
is.
an
He had to
old-
get out of a show that he was on. He was in a show.
Oh, he had to get out of a series to do.
He
the
had to get
movie.
out of a series
Right.
to be on Star Wars, or yeah. And this is
Welcome back, Carter.
James at 16. I don't know.
It's kind of close.
That was
No,
an
it was a
old
1 hour
one.
episodic, right? It
Yes,
was an hour
exactly.
episodic.
And it's one we all know.
Yes.
All know.
And it
White
was.
Shadow.
It was
The
one that
White
we
Shadow.
all
8 is
knew that
enough.
we grew up with.
8 is enough. You win.
Oh my!
Yes, thank you. 8 is enough. Amen.
I wanted to try and see.
I
if
was
I
gonna
could
say
find-
8 is enough before
To
Medical
fill
Center,
your
but
life
I thought 8
with
is enough.
love.
Yeah.
I thought
think-
8 is enough. What came out in the 80s? It came out in the 70s, huh? It came out in the 70s.
Oh, that's a good question. It must have. Yeah, it must have.
Yeah, because the Star Wars was in 1975,
he was in the pilot.
right?
He was in the
No?
thing here.
Interesting.
Now this is gonna get crazy. But check this out.
Why not? Play it.
Why not?
Got ink all over your hands. Oh. Wow.
What happened to that guy?
What do I owe the
Look at him. He became Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, that
I've
guy
only got
became
about
Luke
15 minutes
Skywalker.
before I have to be back
You
to
mean-
work. What can I do for you? I'll tell you, if you get up out of there, I'll do something for you.
But he wasn't.
I'll fix that
He
wrist.
wasn't a series regular.
I think he was. I think he played
Actually,
David.
I
Maybe.
could do it myself, but your mother wants me home before autumn.
Oh, your mother. Yeah.
Your mother. He
He
said,
probably
yeah.
played
He played David.
That little set
Or
high
wasn't his
school
name
senator
David,
thing.
the older guy?
Yes, I remember.
And that, of course, is Dick
Yeah,
Van
remember
Patten.
him? He had a series.
And let's face it now.
Yes, but the guy
This is the
who
first
replaced
time we've
him,
gone around together
Luke
like that.
Skywalker, was the kid from him and Chachi had a series after.
Oh,
He was
really?
pretty popular in the
Joni Loves
late
Chachi?
70s, early 80s. Yeah, the kid who.
Okay, that
What was
brings
his
us to
name?
Cobra Kai. Have you guys
No,
been
no,
watching?
not just.
Have you been watching Cobra Kai? Camel.
Oh,
has
yeah, I
been
like
watching
Cobra
it.
Kai.
And I think
Oh,
Boney
yeah.
watches it too. Loves it.
Oh, I watch it every day.
Really?
Every day, there's a new lesson to be learned.
Okay. All right. So let's move.
There's
on.
only two.
Let's move on.
No, there's a lot of
Come on, give me another one.
Lorenzo.
So there it is.
There's a
Okay, we
lot
got
of
one
them.
more. We got one more.
Don't even try it.
Well, there's the Star Wars poster, by the
Oh.
way. And there's Mark.
That's
Mark. It's not Mark Hamill. It's
Oh,
just some
Princess
person
Leia.
that.
Wow.
Yeah, and then Princess Leia, of course, too. Doesn't look like.
Yeah,
Princess
the guy.
Leia.
It's the model for the artwork, the first artwork.
All right, here's another one. It's
It's
slower than a
Kawamata.
speeding.
Was slower than a speeding bullet, able to hit tall buildings. Greatest American hero.
Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could be so flying away on a wing and a prayer.
Oh,
Airplane. Oh.
All right.
Robert
Okay,
Hayes.
I think I'm going to have to end the... Oh, wait. Okay, one more. And then we have to get to the...
And I remember when it said, "Surely you're wrong." No, I'm not, and stop calling me Shirley.
Stop calling
Psycho.
me Shirley. Howard got it, of course. Jose got it. Lunch therapy prototype poster. All right, so what's this one?
Okay.
Psycho.
That is
Psycho?
the water spout.
Psycho. That's a good guess. That's
That
a
is
good
the
guess.
cold water handle. That is the cold water handle from Psycho.
Okay, let's see the next picture. Still Psycho?
Oh, it's the hot water handle. Damn it. No, it's in color.
Too early.
All right, let's see what
Yeah.
we got. What else we have? Oh.
Yeah.
Wait. I know this one.
I know this one.
This has, is it like Porky's? It's one of those where they looked into the
It's a spoof.
Porky.
Remember Porky?
Porky's! Thank you very
Nice
much.
call. Good call. That was I think Darren wins with that one. To get Porky's. Wow. Okay.
I think he does too. Unfortunately, he needs to make this movie because he's sitting around watching old movies.
He certainly knows his movies. What about this one? This is the last one. This is the last one. Then we have to do the dance break.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh my God! You got it.
What?
Totally.
How can you not do that? That's the mother of...
It's the cowboy, right, Darren?
Yeah.
The cowboy. Yeah.
Yeah, Mike.
The kid
Mike.
with the cap
Mike.
guns.
There
What's
he
his
is.
name?
There's
Something-
Mike.
Yeah.
That was
Mike
brilliant.
TV.
Mike TV. All right. Well, I think Darren wins.
Mike TV. Mike
this game. Alice
So
Ghostly.
how much do I win towards my movie? How much
You
are we
win.
getting?
Well, $10 for me.
$45,000.
Okay.
Boney's gonna chip in $20. I'm gonna give you a T-shirt, and
yes,
you can hawk the T-shirt.
Sell the in the yard sale.
The hummingbirds are going to send you checks. The hummingbirds will send you checks.
Definitely, we'll make sure that we.
Thank
put all
you.
that info.
Put that address there at the bottom.
All right, people. This has been Lunch Therapy. We're you know what castle this is, by the way? Do you know what castle this is?
It's not mine.
Tell me that's not
It's not
Castle
mine.
Dracula, is it?
That is the Dracula castle, the one that they attribute to actual Dracula, if you can believe it. The real life
the
Dracula.
original, his actual
Dracula had two castles.
Oh yeah, okay. Now
And one is just ruins now. One they did not keep together and is ruins.
I wonder if that's it. No, that one looks.
There's a lot of things. They have a lot of weird things over in Romania in tribute to Dracula.
Dracula the Impaler.
Joel.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Joel.
Yeah.
I'd like to say something. Listen, all the friends and everybody out there watching, you guys send links, send these links out to your people, everybody you know.
Yeah.
Help us raise some money for Darren's movie. Let's promote Joel's show, Lunch Therapy, for Tuesdays and Fridays at 12 o'clock. And everybody just reach out to each other, all right? Spread the word, man.
Sounds good. I like that. I'm going to applaud to that one. I will definitely put the information in the show notes. I got to get the applause going. Oh my gosh, the applause. Oh yeah, there he is. There's Dracula right with his castle. That's cool.
There you go.
Hey, my castles don't my castle. I said my castles.
All right,
my glasses don't look
my
too bad on
castles.
camera, huh?
Now we're going to
I
move
like
to the
them.
dance break. All you got to do is just dance it out. It's this guy, Adam Pearce. He's a phenomenal singer. Every week he puts out a cover song. Enjoy yourself.
Every week? Wow.
Every week. He was on American Idol. He was on Lunch Therapy. Let's check
I'm gonna
this
start
out.
following him.
It's fun. Yeah, follow him.
So it's been way too long since I played some Zeppelin on this channel. Please stick around to the end of this song. I'm going to get completely ridiculous. And I'm going to try not to crack up while doing it.
All right, you're dancing.
I probably
yes.
will, though. You know you shook me. You shook me all night long. 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 You shook me all ni
you know you shook me, baby. You shook me all night long. You shook me so, oh no, baby. Hey! Hey, baby! Hey, baby! Hey, baby! Hey, baby! Hey, baby! You shook me all night long.
Thanks everybody for being on the show. Thank you, Adam Pearce.
So, when I first learned that on an acoustic guitar, I'm like, man, I wish there's a way that I could do that by myself and it not sound goofy. And then I was like, you know what, it's just going to be a little bit goofy, but everyone's going to love it. I'm just going for it. Naked acoustic guitar and just yelling Robert Plant notes. And the crowd always loves it. I always have a lot of fun doing it. It's like 70% goofy. There's a little bit of seriousness to it, but I hope you all enjoyed it. And I hope you tell your friends, and I hope you subscribe, and you like this channel, and you keep following me, because I got a lot more Zeppelin coming. Rock and roll!
Rock and roll! See y'all on Tuesday.